Alright, so this is the website for MK Metal, a sheet metal fabrication business. And there's a few things that a customer who lands on this page can do. They can view the different kinds of services available, and they can click into each of the categories to learn more. They can also chat with a chatbot. So how it works is they basically click this button and a chatbot appears, and it's basically an AI that they can ask questions to, and that the tradie can essentially train the AI to answer. So all this training is done using this tab, which is only shown to the tradie. So AI configuration. So this is where they can drag PDFs or text files or documents into this area. It's called the knowledge base, and these are all the documents that have been uploaded as an example. And if it has been indexed or used to train the AI, it will show here in the orange indicator saying indexed. So you can also like adjust the tone and personality of the AI agent. So this basically reflects across the chatbot, which I just showed you on the homepage, and also the AI voice agent, which is essentially interaction touch point that the customer uses to chat with using their voice over the normal phone number. This is the AI configuration stuff. This is just the backend. Right now the agent has a bit of American voice, but I'm making some changes to it. And the Australian version, at least a neutral version, should be there soon. But this is essentially the page where the tradie can configure the AI agent. They can also like do some manual entries, like for example, if they are getting a question that the AI is not able to answer, they can just key in the question here and also the answer, and add it directly to the knowledge base. So pretty handy feature. So obviously, apart from that main website I showed you, like the homepage, there's also a portfolio which you can access via the link here. These two links, project dashboard and AI config, are only shown to the tradie. It's a separate link, or you have to log into as a tradie or the business owner to access that page. So the portfolio page is basically a list of all the different projects that have been worked on. So all these different kinds of projects, and there's a little filter here like exhaust hoods, benches, custom fabrication, full fit out, etc. So this just gives the customer a bit more confidence being able to see all these previous projects done successfully. We can even add like testimonials and things like that. For the resources tab, this is a part of the website where the customer can download brochures, specs about various kinds of products, or maintenance manuals, etc. Anything you want, we can have it here. And we can even create custom videos or links to custom YouTube or YouTube Shorts or Instagram kind of promotional pages to prove to the customer that, hey, this is a legit business and we actually do good work. So this is all the standard footer stuff, email, suburb, etc. So for the dashboard, so this is basically where all the customer interactions that come from the website chatbot and the AI voice agent when the customer calls the phone and when the tradie is not able to pick up. This is where all the transcripts go to, and all the summaries of all the interactions with the customers are listed. So let's just go from top down. So this is a customer follow-up dashboard. You can see that there were 12 AI calls today. 8 were answered, 4 were missed, etc. There were several inquiries on the website, so there's 18 inquiries. That saves a lot of time. Quotes generated. So basically the system has the capability to generate a simple quote as well based on the pricing listing that has been trained into the AI for various products and services. So if the customer is able to provide a description of roughly what they want, an estimated quote can be generated that can be either sent to the customer directly or sent to the tradie for review and adjustment before it's sent to the customer. So this analytic also shows the number of PDFs downloaded, like how many times an informational PDF like a specification doc or some kind of brochure was downloaded. So this is just a useful stat to see how many people are interested or engaged with the business. And also here we have highlighted, we have 5 callbacks due, and we can see 2 are marked as urgent. So these are all the customer interactions. So we have some examples here. We have this guy Tony who is interested in exhaust hood and is in Merrickville, and the AI has estimated project quote of almost 10K, and it's marked in red here that the customer has indicated that he would like a callback. So you can click this button to call the customer back, and also browse other customers who have called. So we have like this little tag here saying quote sent. So a quote was generated and sent to the customer. And also for this guy, David Chan, a site visit has been scheduled. So all this kind of bookings and appointments can be done with the AI. So a lot of the heavy lifting is done by the AI, and all the tradie needs to do is to just call and follow up or confirm, just to add a personal touch. So he can just call, for example, David Chan and say, hey, I'm so-and-so, just to confirm your site visit, which was scheduled at Litcomb, and, any further questions they can just ask. But a lot of the bulk of the work can be done by an AI. So, for example, this guy, Tony, let's dive into the details of what he requested. So he requested an exhaust hood, and his timeline was 2 to 3 weeks for delivery. This is his budget that the AI managed to get out of him, and this was the quote estimate that the AI has generated. So basically the AI summary of the transcript is this guy who has a new restaurant in Merrickville needs a 3 meter by 1.2 meter exhaust hood for this purpose. This is the budget, etc., etc. And this is an actual call transcript. So you can see exactly what they've talked about. And yeah, it just saves a lot of time and you don't miss out on opportunities. So priority callbacks, this guy urgent, this guy also urgent, and you can simply click to callback. And you can have useful statistics like time of the day, which times of the day are more busy with regards to customers calling to inquire. And you can also see which PDFs are the most popular that have been downloaded that day or by the week or by the year even. So yeah, this is just an example of what can be done with AI and with website. Every business needs a website, and businesses that have AI implemented in some way will survive or have a competitive advantage in the next 10 years. That's it in a nutshell. Just watch the video of the AI voice agent demo, and also the diagram. I've made a diagram that explains the entire flow. So yeah, cheers.
How can I help you?
Hey, Dentina, I'd like to schedule an appointment. It'll be my first time into the office.
Wonderful. We're excited to welcome you to Bright Smile Dental. Will you be using insurance for your visit?
Yes, I have Delta Dental. Do you guys accept that?
We do accept Delta Dental. What type of appointment would you like to schedule? We offer new patient exams and cleanings, emergencies, or consultations.
My friend recommended that I come in to see Dr. Sarah Lexington. Does she do the exam and cleanings?
Yes, Dr. Sarah Lexington does perform exams and cleanings. Let's get you scheduled for a new patient exam and cleaning. Do you have a preferred date or time in mind?
Let's see, I'd like to come in as soon as possible.
One moment, please, while I check for the earliest available appointment slots for a new patient exam and cleaning. We have an opening on Monday, April 7th at 10 a.m. Would that work for you?
You know what, do you have availability later in the afternoon, maybe around 4 p.m.?
We do have an appointment available on Monday, April 7th at 4 p.m. Would you like to schedule that time?
Yes, that's perfect.
Great. Could you please spell your name and provide your date of birth so I can schedule the appointment for you?
Yes, so my name is Howard Johnson, and my date of birth is April 2nd, 1971.
One moment, please, while I schedule the appointment. Your appointment is all set for Monday, April 7th at 4 p.m. Since you'll be using insurance, could you please provide your insurance subscriber ID? If you don't have it handy, a staff member will reach out to get it later.
Oh, you know what? I actually don't have that on me.
No worries. A staff member will reach out to get your insurance information later. Could you please provide your phone number so we can contact you if needed?
Sure, my phone number is 310-555-5555.
Thank you. Could you also provide your email address, spelling it out for me, so we can send you appointment reminders?
Of course. My email address is howard, HOWARD, @gmail.com.
Thank you for providing your email address. Is there anything else I can assist you with today?
No, that's everything.
We're looking forward to welcoming you to Bright Smile Dental on Monday, April 7th at 4 p.m. Have a great day.
Alright, so this is the flow for the AI voice agent touch point for the customer when the customer calls the business and when the tradie has not picked up the call for more than 3 rings, it diverts to the AI voice agent. We have a ring detection here. You can configure as a business owner like how many rings you want before it diverts to the AI voice agent. So there's 2 main flows in this customer interaction flow diagram, but essentially this top part is the AI voice agent. So the channel is a normal phone call to the main business number, and the second one is the chatbot on the website, the public facing website that you just saw in the previous section of this video. The first section of this video. The previous one was the voice agent, a sample of the voice agent that we built using this technology called LangChain. So it has an American voice now, but it will have a neutral or Australian sounding for once upgrades are done. Yeah, so back to this diagram. So basically the voice agent is able to answer any kind of customer queries like product questions, being able to explain services, check the availability of the tradie or tradies in the company, schedule callbacks, book different appointments, and also these are some common queries: product specifications, service offerings, pricing information, turnaround times, previous work examples, all of which are pretty time consuming. So after all these have been asked by the customer, there comes a decision point. So the AI agent can be basically programmed to prompt the user to either request a callback if that's what they want, or they can be directed to do a custom time request where the tradie can call them back at a specific time or day. They can also book an appointment directly with the tradie that goes straight to their calendar if the tradie has enabled this capability. They can also add approvals in order for the appointment to go through, so that just adds one level of personalization to the whole process. All this calls fed into this Tradie dashboard, which you saw in the first section of the video. So it's basically a central management hub where the tradie involved can view all the appointments, view the booking requests, check out all the call inquiry summaries from the customers, also check out customer details like the name, exactly what they want, their phone number, this kind of stuff. Also, calendar overview. We can integrate a simple calendar system into it, or use some of the popular ones like cal.com or even Google Calendar. The Tradie can also, in this section, view complete call transcript and summary of the AI interaction with the customer. These are some of the actions that the Tradie can do: approve booking, deny booking, suggest an alternative time, add notes, and call the customer back. So basically, all of this is what we call an agentic capability. AI agents being able to route different kinds of requests and being able to answer product questions and even do things like generate quotes, like I mentioned. So for the next touch point, the website chatbot, this is the diagram. There's a public-facing website, and the customer basically uses a chatbot in a self-service fashion, ask about different kinds of customer queries in which the AI agent can answer them. And same thing as the voice agent, you can request a callback, schedule calls. You can also, the AI agent can also generate custom PDFs that can be downloaded by the customer based on what they're interested in. And like I said, a rough quote can also be generated if the pricing information has been fed into the AI model. These are some examples of what can be done with AI. There's a whole heap of other things that can be implemented down the line. But essentially, this is just resolving the customer-facing part of the business and trying to solve the problem of saving the tradie a couple of hours each day having to do all this administrative and repetitive tasks of, trying to figure out what the customer wants and scheduling and having to manually record all these queries down on either paper or whatever system they're currently using. So this is just a simpler way to do it. And yeah, like I said, the main goals are customer retention. We don't want the customer to go and call another competitor when, the tradie is too busy to pick up. So reduces stress, etc. and saves the tradie at least an hour, I would say, a day. So these are the benefits. Never miss a call, 24/7 availability. The AI agent works even when you sleep or when you're taking a break. Reduce admin time, better organization, professional image. And for the customer, they get instant answers, flexible scheduling, self-service options, quick responses, and they can even get like a rough quotation and custom PDFs based on their specialized query. That's it in a nutshell. If you have any questions, please feel free to ping me. Cheers.